Hello everyone. If you're looking at my screen right now, it means you are about to watch my Hot Toys Ahsoka video. I recorded this on April 16th, but if I'm going by Hot Toys timelines, I'm going to release this on April 16th, but I'm going to delay it for about 7 months. All joking aside, and all saltiness aside, I am very much looking forward to opening this masterpiece. I don't know if it's a masterpiece. We'll see. But I've been waiting a while for it. I pre-ordered it and it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. Not only mine, everybody's, but finally got it. And I did take a look at it a little bit before, and I did very much enjoy it. But I'm gonna take a deep dive into everything, and let's check out the box first. You got Ahsoka Tano here. It says 6 scale collectible, yada yada. Picture of her with the robe on. Stuff nobody cares about. Nothing. And then it's just a sleeve. So on here, it's got other different cool artwork. It's nothing raised or anything. This is a little different, but this is metallic. You could see my reflection. And then a little bit of the same on there. Same stuff that was on the other back. And Star Wars Ahsoka Tano. Is that supposed to be there? It is definitely a crease. I don't think that's supposed to be there, but not that I care. Let's open this up. So it comes with a sleeve. That's the exact same thing that was on the box before it. And we already saw that, and the rest of it is just nothing. So we will take this off. And I like to play with this foam because it's nice and squishy. But yeah, so there's Ahsoka Tano. So I've gotten this sleeve on a few of my figures so far, like that thing I just took off. But never once have I ever opened one of these where there was only three changes of hands. Usually there's a whole bunch of stuff here. But let's see what we got. I'm going to take this out. Looks like it's a hand, which we'll look at later. It's a right hand. And then this one is another right hand. And then this one is a left hand. And then open the gate. Take out Rosario Dawson. She had a lot more plastic all over her when I took her out the first time. Comes with a user guide. I think that's the backdrop, which we'll look at. And then a whole plastic thing of goodness over here. Well, first, on top here, held together with tape. Looks like we got her robe. Just want to open you. Get a robe out. And then everything else. Blades, a little lantern, I'm pretty sure that was a lantern, swinging blade, the actual lightsaber hilts. I'm not going to take the eye rolling thing, or the stand piece, but I will take a look at the actual, design of the stand. So what we got in terms of a stand is just this nice, textured piece here. Nothing special to it, but there is this piece. It's like a translucent blue. I guess it's meant to be water, and I guess it's meant to go on here, but it doesn't click in, so I guess it's just meant to kind of rest there, which is a little weird. I guess you could do this too, which doesn't make sense. This is weird to me, and maybe unnecessary. I don't know, but put those off to the side. Let's take this plastic off of her. Okay. Let's look at Ahsoka. She's got a squishy bodysuit, so it's supposed to hide all of the the joints and stuff, which is really nice. This is the first Hot Toys I have that's skin. Can you focus? Why don't you focus? There we go. It's the first one that I've had that's skin, and I don't know how well it's gonna hold up over time, if the rubber material is going to deteriorate. But let's take a look at the face. It's got a really nice likeness to her. And then the texture of the outfit and the belt. She's got clips right here for her sabers that I don't know if I'm putting them on the right side right now, but I'm not looking for accuracy right now. I'm just looking to put it on. So those are cool. All the little chain thingies that she has draped over. Come on. I just don't understand. There's nothing back there for you to focus on. I just want you to focus what's in front of you. Sorry for the focus issues. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Don't focus on stuff back there. Close up, focus. There's nothing over there for you to focus on. What I want you to focus on is right here. Right here. Right here. I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's no reason for this to not focus. There we go. The back of her. Everything's nicely painted. This is actual string, tied really tight. Her gauntlet is very, very detailed, very well made, which you would know if it focused. This is ridiculous. Are you focusing on these? Is this what you're focusing on right now? I honestly have no idea what it's focusing on, and this is really frustrating. I'm gonna have to play with the focus myself, aren't I? Really sorry about this. Alright, let's see. Where are we focusing here? No, none of these were focused well on it. Do I have to apply it every time? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is ruining my video. This is ruining my video. I figured it out. Apparently I can't use the scroll bar to zoom, or to focus. I have to actually move the thing. But anyway, here's the gauntlet. Really nicely detailed. I do realize I need a better setup for reviewing stuff if I want to do this forever, but this is a really nice material, and it bends with her. I don't know how good it'll hold up over time, but it is what it is. You can see her belt up close. It's just one solid piece all around. Well, it's like rubbery, but it's one piece all around. These things are connected to it. This is connected to it. And then she's got some designs on the side of her pants, which are cool. And then her pants, which are very baggy. I don't know if you can get a split out of it. No, you can't get a split out of it. I don't know why they did that instead of making it come up a little bit more. So like you can't get her to do like poses of her doing splits if you wanted to. But then her boots, just like the gauntlets, are very, very well painted. And the shoes. So why don't we look at articulation? For articulation, let me her head can look that far and look that far until the back of her, I can never remember what they're called, hits. She can look up that much, which, like, this is normal, right? She can look up that much. She can look up a little bit more, but it becomes displaced from her head. And the reason for that is because you can move the eyes. So, like, if you know how to, like, kind of finagle it, you might be able to get her looking up higher, but know that there's going to be a gap somewhere. Which some people might not have a problem with, but some people may. Alright. She has crunch where she can crunch back that far, and forward crunch goes that far. And side to side gets that much. Oops. And that much, so that's good. And she can twist and shout. And then her arms going sideways goes up that much. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how well the rubber is going to hold up over time. Like if it's going to split or whatever. I hope not. She does have a butterfly joint here. If you are moving her arm like this, you can get it to go about here until the rubber starts pushing it down. And looks fine for now. It can go back about that far. Does it twist? The upper arm doesn't twist, but this does here. So like this moves here. As far as bending goes, she can bend that much, which is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. wrists go all the way around. It's got, you know, the basic ball joint there. The shoulder actually does come down on that joint a little bit, so like you might have to like push the shoulders up. For the kicking, that's as far as she can kick this way. That's as far as she can kick backwards. And that's as far as she can kick sideways. And if she's trying to do a split, at your own risk, you can get her to do that much. And then the knees are not double jointed, so that's as far as the knees bend. And you get a little bit of twisting motion with the leg there. It doesn't go all the way around. And then the foot can pivot about that much. That way and that much that way. So I don't know why it always tends to be able to get more this way than it ever gets this way, but that's what I see usually. I think that's all the articulation. Let's look at the extra hands that they give. Let me fight with the focus. Here should be fine. All right, so you got a lightsaber holding fist, or hand, I should say, and then you just got one fist, which is painted well. I just don't know why they gave you only the right hand fist. There's no left hand fist, so she has two. She has a left and a right hand saber holding fist. And then she comes with the standard, like relaxed hand on both sides. And then, let me see if I can zoom it in, if I can get it in closer. But this is what the large lightsaber looks like. Upside down technically, so this is the longer lightsaber. It's very detailed. It is a little oopsies. It's the tiniest bit sloppy with the paint, like right there. You see like the diamond's a little off, but her hand's gonna probably be covering that, so it's not a big deal. And it does come with the D-ring that does clip onto the belt like I showed before, and it comes with a little cap here that you could take out, so got to be careful not to lose it, to put the saber in there. So that's the long saber. Here's the short saber. It's the same thing pretty much. It's got the D-ring, which seems like it's a little bent, and I'm afraid to bend it because I don't want to break it. But it's the same on both sides, except the emitter, the button right here. So these are really cool. And then same thing up here, it's got a little cap on it that can come off for putting the blade in. So be careful not to lose that. And then she comes with her little lantern thing. I don't think you could put any batteries or whatever in this, so it's just a prop. It's cool. And then she comes with regular blades for the saber. So she got her short blade and her long blade. And then she comes with the swinging blades, the short blade and the long blade. And she also comes with her robe, which looks to be... It's got a little clip on it. So that'll be cool to put on her. So first I'm going to put the blades in. Of course I dropped that. Of course it would get caught in my nail. Put the short blade in. And then the long blade. So this is what the saber looks like. And this is what the other saber looks like. That was a loud noise, but it didn't need to be. I always forget what hand she holds things in, so that's what I was just checking. So she holds the long one in her right. That's what I thought. She holds the long blade in the right. She holds the left one backwards. And now let's switch out her hands. So I'm not always the best at posing, but this is what she looks like with the blades. And if I wanted to put the swiping blades in, they become a little bit heavier. But that's what that looks like. Put the other blade back in. Don't drop it. Oh. Does it only go in one way? No, I guess not. So that's her with that, and let's see if we can get the robe on her. does it go on her? So it somehow is supposed to go under. What if I might have to take her head off to do this? So I don't think I needed to unpin this. I think I just needed to keep it pinned. Put that on like that. This is going to sit in there. There goes her hand. So I'm going to keep this in real time just because I'm lazy and I don't really care about editing these videos anymore. But also it's kind of cool to see how long it might take someone who's not sure how everything works right at the first step of things to take care of these things. So it is kind of annoying. I'm trying to get it like how I was looking at it in the picture. Come on. I don't understand how this is supposed to fit perfectly. Is this actually possible? All right. Her whole getup kind of gets in the way a little bit, but I think I got it. So there's Ahsoka with her robe on. Should I grab Grogu out of Mando's hands, out of Din's hands? Probably. So I grabbed Grogu out of Din Djarin's hands, and here's Grogu to scale with Ahsoka. I'm not able to get him to do that, but let's take the sabers out of her hands. Let's see if we can get her holding Grogu. Ever since I broke the Pink Ranger's arm, I'm so afraid bending the non-double jointed elbows on the female bodies, because you don't see them often on non-female bodies. It's just they seem to think that they should still be making those on female bodies when they could easily just make the double jointed elbows, but they won't. So I have her holding Grogu now. Pretty cool. I think Grogu's still going to stay with Din on my shelf up there, but it's all good. My thoughts, because I'm going to end this video soon. I really like it. It's really nice. I can't wait to put it up in my display. I do think that, you know, they probably should have given her... I mean, I guess she's a Jedi. They probably thought, oh, when will you not have this giant-ass lightsaber in her hand? Which is a good point. This is, like, I want this in my hand. Even though I like her Clone Wars better. Yeah, I really like this one. Oh, I forgot to look at the backdrop. But yeah, I'm going to continue on with what I was saying. I do really like this one. It's very nice. It's very detailed. It's very well... I don't know if I could say it's well painted. Yeah, there's a lot of paint on there. There's good enough paint. A good amount of paint on there. It's well painted, and I very much enjoy it. So this is the backdrop. I don't think it's printed all that clearly. It smells weird, but putting it behind her. Does nothing for me. I don't know. I never really understood backdrops. Some people might like it. Like, but when you only give backdrops on some figures and not every figure has a backdrop, it's like kind of pointless in my mind. Because then you're only putting the backdrop on behind some of your figures. But I'm sure there are collectors out there that absolutely love those backdrops. So I'm going to give the HotToys Ahsoka... Oh, excuse me. I'm going to give the HotToys Ahsoka a 9 out of 10. Not that it could have done much better, but it needs... All these figures need double jointed elbows, and I don't know if they didn't do it because of the skin suit that they gave her for her skin. I don't know if they did it because she's a female and they don't like to give female bodies double jointed anything. She doesn't have double jointed knees either, so there's that. The space in between her legs could have been sewn up a little higher. Maybe it would have been less accurate, but it'd be more. It would get more mobility out of it. The feet could have a little bit better side-to-side pivot than it does. Other than those complaints, the robe's a little troublesome to get put on there to begin with, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Somebody's racing out there. It's not a big deal. Once it's on there, and you can finagle it however you want. You start pulling these down and bend this, and essentially you get the way it's supposed to fall. So we got there eventually, but it's there. She's gonna go right up in between. Oh, I guess I have to move them around. I was gonna put her in between Cody. Not Cody. Why would I say Cody? Rex and Din. But Boba's in between Rex and Din. So I guess I'm going to have to go Boba, Din, Ahsoka, then Rex. And then next to Rex is my Darth Maul. So that's up there. Up there. So that's where that's going to go. I recommend it if you can get it and you have the money to spend on HotToys, which are super expensive, but they're well worth it. They're well worth it. I mean, I just love lightsabers, and they're so nice. But like I said, it was a little painted, like the paint was a little off. But it's literally unnoticeable from me just looking at it here. I didn't even notice it until the camera actually did its job and focused. So, I mean, it can't be that big of a deal. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a I don't care. Don't thumbs up. Do thumbs up. Do subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't look at the metrics. I just make the videos because I figure, hey, I'll put it out, and if people want to watch it, people will watch it. So, I mean, it's a cool figure. That's all I care about. You can follow me on Twitter at 90s Guy Tom. You can follow Kevin on Twitter at 90s Guy Kev. Follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s Guys. And yeah, we'll see you next time.